Definitely need some canards. That was always the idea. I had a look at few designs. There's a few time attack cars that I follow. I've been drooling over them, like the Gobstopper, and then there's the few other ones. Here. What do you think? You think it's good? I reckon it's good. I really like this design specifically, where the edge just kind of bends over. Has a nice little bend in it. So, all trusted method. Cardboard. Hey, I got this for Christmas. I've seen it somebody else use it before, so essentially I already done it. Boom. This is the easiest way to make a profile. So now let's transfer it onto the board, cut it, and do a few mock-ups.
Later.
Right, it's not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. It's just nothing looks good. After about 2 hours yesterday. Lots of cutting, measuring. First we made this template, and then I made this template because originally I thought that I will bend it like this, and then this can actually serve as a mold, but I cannot bend the radius big enough, and then so basically we have something like this. I am not a big fan of this. Are you? Let me know in the comments, please. How would you make it? I have no idea. I'm a little bit because I want it big, I want it aggressive, but I don't want it to look completely out of place. Because this looks horrible if you know what I mean. That's absolutely horrible. Okay, I have some paper, so I'm gonna trace the original shape that I kind of drew on the thing, and try and modify it as much as possible. See what I can come up with.
Moments later.
I think that looks good. That's a ballpark what we need to get, I guess. It's not extremely aggressive, but it's aggressive enough. So now we have two shapes. I think I'm happy with those. At the end of the day, if it doesn't look good, I can always make another one, but I think I've done enough mock-ups to actually call this a natural progression in the design. It will work. I know the theory. I've done my research on YouTube. Anyways, we have those. We need to attach the end plates. That's not a final shape. I'm gonna trim it accordingly. I'm still not sure, so I think, because it's really hard to see on this side because it's right in the corner, I'm gonna attach this by using some gaffer tape, and then we can attach it to the bumper on the other side, on the driver's side, so I can actually step back and visualize it. I don't know. Looks nasty, and not in a bad, in a good sense. Have a look. Yeah, I don't like this shape. We definitely need to perhaps make it, well, I do like how it sort of goes like this, so like that, and then it needs to come pretty thin here, and then most likely yeah, something like this. I think it'll work better. Yeah, that's not too bad, to be honest with you. Imagine the really big splitter till about here. Yeah, because race car and because Corona lockdown build and stuff.
The next morning.
What I'm doing at the moment is I'm applying special wax that doesn't stick to resins onto the inside edge of the canard. So basically when I mold it, I can get a really nice smooth radius. So I need to do both of them like that, and then we're gonna apply aluminium foil because resin don't stick to it, and then we'll be able to sort of finish up the flanges on both sides, and we can actually mold it right on the car. Originally I thought I was gonna mold it off the car, but because of the flanges, just makes it so much easier. Just put foil so nothing sticks, and then you know that it's a perfect fit. So let's finish that one. So effectively the molds are complete, so we're all ready to apply reinforcement. Filleting wax in corners, radius here, the shape is there, it's fairly strong on there. I applied PVA, which is a release agent. There are a number of different release agents you can use. All you can buy from Easy Composites. The one right now is PVA mold, not to be confused with PVA glue. This is a classic release agent. It's water soluble, so if you're having troubles in releasing, you can just put a bit of water and it will just dissolve it. Alright, so it's been about 20 hours, give or take, and I think it's all dry. I think it's time to demold it. Well, not really demold it, but take the mold off the car. I can't wait to see it, guys. Alright, let's go. Yeah, look at this. Nice and easy. Oh, the finish is perfect. The finish is perfect on this one. We need to remove the remnants of filleting wax. And basically what the wax does, it bridges the gaps in between the panels. So not only you don't have a mechanical lock. Mechanical lock is basically when the gel coat or the resin goes in between into a really tight spot, sort of like that, and then it will be impossible to demold. Also, it creates a nice sort of roundy edge and nothing sticks to it, so it makes it easier. Now we need to trim this edge because, well, because it's quite sharp and untidy, and then once we do that, we'll get a perfect mold that we can actually use for molding our parts in Kevlar. Now I want to wet sand it. Why wet sand it? Well, why not? Well, in all fairness, wet sanding leaves a really smooth finish, and it's quite essential when you're applying carbon fiber or Kevlar or whatever with gel coat. Otherwise, whatever ridge, whatever scratches you had in your original mold will transfer. So we need to get it as smooth as possible, but this part is not going to be visible. It's this part, the front one and the side. So let's do progressive sanding. So it's all sanded, so super smooth. We applied a coat of wax, and then we need 6 coats of this easy release agent. It's a brilliant stuff. You apply 6 coats, and theoretically it should give you 10 to 20 mold releases without you reapplying it. It's brilliant. I mean, this tub lasts forever. Obviously, you can get it from Easy Composites. And now we need to cut some Kevlar. I'll use this original boomerang that I've used as a template, so we can cut some shapes. And then I haven't decided yet how many layers of carbon I want. So we're having a layer of this, and then we need at least 2. I have 650 gram, definitely will use that, but then I'm thinking whether to use another 650, so it's 2 of those and a Kevlar, or just use the 210. Decisions, because we want it to be, it's only a small part, so I guess because there will be some forces on it, so I guess, yeah, probably 650, so 2 of those. Let's cut it, apply a few more coats, and then we're ready to laminate it. Alright, so we're ready to laminate. It's been a few hours for the gel coat to set. This is the gel coat I've been using. This is the clear epoxy compatible polyester gel coat. The beauty about this thing is that it's UV stable, so we don't have to lacquer it with anything afterwards. Literally, once it's dry, it's ready to be fitted to the car, and it has been tested for 12 months of direct sun exposure with great results, so very easy to use. Okay, let's start. Let's move one out of the way, and let's do this one. As always, apply your resin first. so the bastard is done. It's dry. It's been overnight. It's quite warm in here. Let's take it out. I reused this bag from the bonus video I made. So we're not gonna use it again. So we can just rip it. Quite exciting this. I have a suspicion this is going to be an absolute nightmare to actually demold. The reason is that obviously there were like, well, resin was overspilled, and with a vacuum bag it kind of just draws it all around and it's set, and I can tell that, yeah, it's not going to be a simple demolding process. We would end up cutting right along the edge so you can separate. Yeah, that's enough chit chat. Let's just do it.
20 minutes later.
Alright, I remember what happened last time, how many hours it took me, so I'm gonna just show you when it's done. It worked so well. They separated. Shall I keep you waiting? Shall I keep you waiting? You want to see them? Look at that! I absolutely love the composites. I mean, it's good. It needs a little bit of trimming on this side, but the overall shape and fantastic. And look how they fit. The fit is actually really, really good. Well, it would be because they will literally mold it on the bumper. Yeah. After it's trimmed, and then we're gonna apply same edge piping that we use for the rear extensions on the side. It will be nice and seamless, no gaps, no nothing. And then 2 bolts at the front, and maybe 2 bolts at the rear, and that's all it needs. Reeve nuts, small stainless steel bolts. Let's trim it, and then I will show you how it looks at the end. I mean, of course I could have left them as they are, just polish them. Can't get over how good they look, but it's all about the details, right? The devil is in the details, or whatever the saying is. So yeah, let's paint this edge Novichok green, just this edge, so from the side it will look sick. So it's all sanded, smooth, all the edges, all the corners, everything is trimmed. All the holes are drilled, so it's all fixes. So now let's mask it, apply a bit of primer, a bit of green, and literally we're done with this one. Alright, so here we are. Here are my custom canards. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really, really well. I'm very pleased with it. I can't stop saying how much I love composites now. It's literally just a game changer. And once again, thank you for Easy Composites for making it easy. You see what I did there? Link to their website is in the description. You can buy all of the materials there, and trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. It's easy, literally any part. Anyways, so yeah, the canards are done. The next step would be to make the splitter, but we're still waiting for the splitter mount, the new quick release. Should be here next week, hopefully. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.